Hey, it's Ben here, and I am so excited because it's December. I know it's crazy, but that means that it's time that I can start playing Christmas carols without getting judged too much. I love playing Christmas carols. I've been playing them for a long time. Already this year, I've started playing my Christmas playlist. I haven't gotten to Michael Bublé yet, but I love listening to artists like Pentatonics, the Piano Guys, Lindsey Sterling, and I have so much fun, and they bring me so much joy to be able to listen to Christmas carols. But the problem that I find is that a lot of Christmas carols, when you find them in the books, are written for keys that are good for piano. They're written in F, in E flat, in B flat. Whereas for a beginner violinist, the first notes that they learn, notes in the key of D, in the key of G, and in the key of A. And those keys, which the carols are written in, they just don't mesh. So I've been spending the last little while arranging some carols for beginner violin. These are all ideally written with the finger pattern like that, where you've got a gap between your first and your second, and then your second and third are close together. And I'm giving a collection of these away for free. They're going to have 10 Christmas carols, and all you need to do to get them is to go to benclapton.id.au/Christmas. The link's down in the description, and you'll be able to put in your email address and get sent the link to download these carols. There's 10 of them. They all have a piano accompaniment as well. All the arrangements are fingered so that you can clearly see what notes they are, and they've got really simple bowing as well. So you can head to my website and download them, but I don't want to just give you the music and then set you loose. I want to teach you how to play them, because maybe you've been teaching yourself over this COVID break and you want to be able to play some Christmas carols. You've learnt the basics, and now you need to learn how to play these. So I'm going to go through these 10 that are in this collection. So I'm going to go through these 10 carols. I'm going to teach you one per video over the next little while so you can keep up. We're going to start with this wonderful carol called Joy to the World. And it's really simple because it follows that finger pattern that I've been talking about with your second and third close. And it starts with just a scale. We're just going down from third finger on the A string all the way down to open D string. So let me show you. All right, so third finger on the A string, and we're just going to go down in the rhythmic pattern that's there. Okay, really simple start for it. So I want you to make sure that you're using a good amount of bow. You don't want to get caught either playing just down in the lower half or in the upper half. We want to be focused around the middle of the bow, and that will allow us to use a good amount of bow. You're probably looking to use about half to 2/3 of the bow, okay? All right, so we have a little slurred note in there between the second and the first. Now you can either play that smoothly, and you have to be really clear with the fingers to make sure that rhythm is there, or you can do what I do and you just kind of lift off a little bit. So, okay, so you see that I lift off a little bit and then I just tuck the first finger in. So either of those would be absolutely fine with how you play it. And then we go on to the next phrase. So we start on the open A and we go up to our third finger again. So then we start on the next phrase. We start on open A and we go up to third finger on the A string. Nice and easy. So let's play that phrase all the way through. You play with me. Okay, good work. The next little phrase is a little pattern that's again just a scalic motion going from third finger on the A string down to second finger on the D string. Okay, we're going to play that twice. So it sounds like this. Okay, so just watch out for the little the rhythm in there in the second bar of that phrase. So going from the A to the third finger on the G. You want to make sure that you can try and put all your fingers down in the right rhythm. That'll make it really nice and easy for you. So when you go back up to the third on the A string, try and put all the fingers down, your first, second, and third, because you're going to be coming down anyway. So you don't have to find them again once you've placed them. Okay, now the final little phrase, we've got a little repeated rhythm. We're just changing on the note. So we start on the second on the D string. All right, so a couple of things to watch out for in that line. At the end of each bar, you've got some semiquavers that are slurred in together. Make sure that your fingers are going down in the right rhythm, because that's going to be what gives the rhythm. You don't want it sounding off because your fingers are coming late. And then the next thing that you have to watch out for is the little syncopated bar, bar 20. Okay, so just watch out for that one. Sometimes syncopations can be a little bit tricky for our heads to get around, so it's worth just spending a little bit of time on that. And you'll notice that going from third finger on the A string down to first is a slur. Now, you can do that the same as what we did earlier. You can either play it slurred, nice and smooth, make sure your fingers are going in the right direction, or you can play it kind of hooked and do a little retake with your bow, like this. Okay, so if you're comfortable doing that, I like to do it that way because it just gives a little bit of an extra attack on the B, on the first finger on the A string, and helps propel it into the next bar. But if you just want to play it smooth and slurred, that's absolutely fine as well. And that's Joy to the World. The piece is repeated. Obviously, that allows you to go through and to play as many verses as you're needing to play. I think generally when people are singing it, they're playing 3 verses. But I hope that this will be something that can get you playing and get you really enjoying how you get into your Christmas carols and your Christmas spirit this year. So I'm going to play through Joy to the World for you so you can play along with me. So there you have it. Joy to the World as part of my Merry Violin Christmas collection that is available for free on my website. If you go to benclapton.id.au/Christmas, the link's down in the description, and you'll be able to find a place to put in your email address, and you'll get sent a link so that you can download the PDF file. There's also a link a little bit further down that will allow you to subscribe. It's $29. It's a one-off payment, and you'll be able to download my fuller collection, which is A Very Merry Violin Christmas. And that has 29 carols, all arranged for beginner violin, all with piano accompaniment. All the violin parts are completely fingered and bowed, so it's going to be really easy for you to play along and to join in with some wonderful carols. Please like and subscribe to this video, particularly if you're going to download the violin collection. I'm going to be going through all 10 of the Merry Violin Christmas collection over the next couple of weeks as we get ready for Christmas, to teach you how to play each of these carols. So I hope that you can come along with me in this journey. And if you are doing that, I'd really encourage you to film yourself playing these carols and upload them to your social media platform of choice. Tag it with the hashtag AMerryViolinChristmas. I'm going to be following them on all of the social media channels, and that way I can see anybody who posts, and I'll comment on all of the videos. So if you choose to do that, I want to encourage you into doing that. So that's it for today. Come back in a couple of days and I will have our next carol for you. I hope you have a very merry violin